Motorists are warned of high traffic volumes on the N3 as people make their way to different holiday destinations across the country. Over the festive season, major routes usually have an influx of vehicles. For more on this, we are joined on the line by Thania Dhoogra, the N3 Toll Concession's Operations Manager. Thania, good afternoon. Appreciate your time today. Now talk to us about the volume of traffic. Is it as per usual?
Hi, Hugo, and hello to all of your viewers. Yes, the traffic on the N3 is extremely busy. It's pretty much in line with what we were expecting. We've been seeing volumes reaching highs of just over 1,200 vehicles an hour, heading southbound towards the KZN coastline. And that, like I said, that is pretty much what we've been expecting. We are expecting that it'll start easing now towards this afternoon, but for now it's still busy on the roads.
Now, 1,200 is a significant number of vehicles, and this is almost a year after last December, certainly when things were under lockdown and travel wasn't available to people. Is this an increase from what you experienced last year?
We're seeing very similar travel patterns, and the volumes definitely are in line with what we were expecting. But yeah, I mean, you can see that there is a bit of a recovery.
Now, one of the messages that you continually send to people is about which is potentially the best time to travel to avoid congestion. What are those times?
Well, we're encouraging people. I mean, it's extremely difficult to tell people where not to travel, except that we do encourage them to try and stay off the roads, particularly at nighttime. Because driving conditions are more difficult then, and it places greater demands on road users. But we also encourage that they follow us on our social media platforms, particularly Twitter at N3 Route, because there we post the latest forecast so they can see what the traffic volumes are expected to be. Obviously, any time of day that they're going to travel, there will be pressures that are placed on road users. And unfortunately, that is something that we cannot circumvent. But it just means that we need road users to be more attentive and alert to their driving, conditions around them.
Now, projecting what traffic will look like over the next few days, do you expect a lull now and then an increase again just before New Year's or post-New Year's?
Definitely. We're expecting that traffic will ease up after today for probably the rest of the week. And then we will see a surge of traffic again, but heading in the northbound direction back towards Gauteng from the 30th and 31st of December. And that will continue pretty much for that weekend again. And then based on the volumes that we've seen, where we've had highs of reaching over 2,200 vehicles an hour heading southbound, there's likely to be a significant surge of traffic on the route.
Thania, appreciate your time this afternoon. Thania Dhoogra, the N3 Toll Concessions Operations Manager.